Starmine.
Hey everybody, welcome back to StarminePodcast. Our first episode in 2015, episode 14. I'm David.
Hey, I'm Nick, and I'm back.
Yeah, Nick's back, John's gone. We're just switching people out. We need to get a fourth person involved, so when one of you bags out, they can jump in.
Yeah.
And preferably someone who answers their phone, since John doesn't do that. So Nick, how was your holiday and New Year's?
Pretty damn good. I got pretty much everything I wanted, which was basically just GTA 5 for PS4. That was pretty much it.
That's pretty awesome.
I didn't really ask for much because I pretty much had everything I wanted anyway. So I just saw my family, and it was good to see them again, since like I live miles and miles away from them.
Yeah, you do live pretty far from them.
How was yours?
It was good. I was surprised by my fiance with a PS4.
Right on.
Not at all what I was expecting. We were talking like less than $50 for presents. I got her like a book or something like that, and then she got me a coin op for my arcade cabinet, and then a PS4. I was like, what?
Whoa, that's pretty crazy. Like,
yeah.
That's a splurge gift.
Yeah.
There you go.
I had to endure the hacker takedown of the PSN, though. That was starting to piss me off.
Oh yeah, that was awful. It's like everyone got a PS4 for Christmas, or an Xbox too, because they took down Xbox Live.
Yeah. And then I had a redemption thing for like either Far Cry 4, Destiny, the new NBA game, or Little Big Planet 3. And that was down even longer than PSN was down. So I couldn't even play anything on my PS4.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went with Far Cry 4, by the way.
Yeah, I figured because you were
later.
telling me about Far Cry 4, I figured that's what you picked.
What have you been playing?
Grand Theft Auto 5, pretty much.
I did see. My PlayStation updates literally said Nick has completed many missions.
Yeah, I don't like with the social media thing with GTA in particular. It seems to like tell everything you do on there. It's like Nick went and picked up a hooker. Thanks, PlayStation.
And not just on GTA.
No. But yeah, I forgot how good the story mode is in GTA 5. It's really solid. It's probably the best one. Now that like all the issues that were present in the old version are like completely gone, like there's no frame rate issues at all. It's perfect now. Like the game is literally perfect in my opinion. I can't find any fault in it. It's fun.
I was thinking about getting it. I've got some Amazon gift cards thanks to the Christmas season.
Yeah, I got an Amazon gift card too, and I have no idea what to spend it on.
Yeah, I think I've got plans for what I'm going to do with it though, so I might hold on to them for a little bit.
Yeah, me
have
too.
You been playing anything other than GTA?
A little bit of Shadow Mordor, a little bit of Far Cry 4, a little bit of Dark Souls 2, some Metal Gear. Oh yeah, and I've been playing Smash Brothers at my friend's place.
Which one?
That is awesome.
Oh, the Wii?
The new one, the Smash Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Wii U.
Cool.
Really great stuff.
Well, who do you play?
Who do I main? You mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just pick random.
Whatever.
I don't have a main because I mean I don't own it. If I owned it, I'd probably have like, oh yeah, I definitely want to pick Mega Man or whatever. I would say like the character I do best as is Mega Man, so probably Mega Man.
There you go. That's do you play anyone else habitually or just
Mega Man or Marth?
I always did Ike. But then I got
Ike's
better.
Good too, yeah.
We were playing. Kevin and I, John's younger brother, were playing. I think John. Oh no, we didn't talk about this because the last one was the the Smash Brothers episode. But after that, we hung out and we played for the afternoon. Apparently, I'm better with Peach now. Peach used to just be my like joke character, and now she's actually someone I'm pretty good with.
Yeah, that kind of happened with me in the other Smash Brothers. I forget which character though. So, been too long since I played Brawl. I sucked at it.
So that's it then, huh? Not too much.
Yeah, not too much actually. I mean, there probably is a lot more. I just forget. It's been so long since I've given you an update.
Well, I guess we'll move on to me then. I've been playing the crap out of some Far Cry 4. I've been playing that. I played that pretty much non-stop today for, probably about 7 hours.
Did you get to the second map yet?
There's a second map?
Like the second part of the map, you know what I mean?
I'm not...
Like there's the bridge in the middle, and then there's like
a complete... I just took out Nor, the lady.
You're probably farther than I am.
I would imagine so.
I haven't picked it up in a while, and I need to. It is a good game.
There's a big map. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. Just kind of trudging through the jungle, getting hit by cars, getting randomly killed by eagles.
Yeah.
The eagles are bullshit, man.
Yeah, they are.
You'll just be like walking, and all of a sudden, oh, there's an eagle. You're dead now.
I hate the fucking eagles. What? Get out of my cab.
There was I had one of those emergent gameplay moments with it where you know how whenever you get attacked by an eagle, it goes into that animation. And, you put your arm out and attack. Well, it started that animation, and the eagle ran head first into a car and died. I was like, yeah.
You should have got that like recorded and uploaded to YouTube.
I still haven't figured out the share button. And
it's a little complicated with the clips or whatever. I haven't really.
Does it automatically just record everything you do?
Yeah, it just records everything you do, like the moment you start playing, and then you can trim it down from there.
Okay. The one thing I have found kind of weird with it, I've had a lot of fun with it, but I've had two big problems. I've had one small problem, one big problem, because it's an online, like always thing, and sometimes my internet can be a bit shoddy. I have rubber banding in a one-player game, pretty much, and it's just like, come on, really?
That's awful.
Like I jump down a hill, and then I go back up a little bit, and then I jump back down. I'm like, what is going on here? This is ridiculous.
I mean, you can play it offline.
Yeah, I haven't. I've just been continuing it online, with the idea that maybe one time I'll play co-op. I haven't done any of the Uplay stuff though, so I'm not sure.
Have you tried any of like the custom maps people have made?
I have not.
Someone made Shadow Moses and the Ground Zeroes map.
That's pretty cool.
It's awesome.
What is it? Is it like a 2-player map or like a...
No, just like a single player. Like you can create missions for other people.
Oh, that's cool.
It is cool. It's just I tried a map editor. It's a little complicated for me, but I appreciate people who are like putting time into it because people are really creative with it.
I don't want to sign up for Uplay, so I've been avoiding that.
Oh, that's probably it.
But yeah, I been having a lot of fun with that, as I said. But then the other thing was there's a mission called the City of Pain that it takes place in the City of Pain, which is just an area on the map. But it was so damn glitchy. It was such a big area with so much stuff that the draw distance for people was like so short that I would like stealth past a bunch of people who hadn't spawned yet, and then they would spawn behind me, see me, and then the mission would end because you have to stealth the entire time.
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten to that part yet.
So frustrating. Like, I was sitting there with a sniper rifle, I picked a dude off and then took a step back and they all despawned. And I'm like, there are 3 guys right there that I need to take out, and I can't because they don't exist right now.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've seen some silly, like, physics breaking stuff and, like, animation. And every once in a while, when you're in the parachute, your character decides to drop the parachute at the wrong time and you fall off a cliff.
I've done that before.
Other than that, the City of Pain was the only major issue I had, and luckily I still got through that pretty well. Not great, but pretty well.
Yeah, I need to play that game again. Like once I finish GTA. GTA 5 is just so good.
Yeah.
Like I forgot how addicting and like engrossing it is. And with the first person mode now, it's even better. Like you're completely immersed now because it's like this is you. You forget who you're playing as. Like you switch characters and you're like, am I playing as Franklin or Trevor? I forget. Let me check. Oh, I'm playing as Franklin. I completely forgot.
Other than that, though, other than Far Cry 4, which I've been playing pretty much non-stop for the past week, I've been playing some Ground Zeroes. I got that.
Oh, yeah.
Beat it already. Got through the normal on most of the extra stuff. I haven't done Jamais Vu, and I haven't done Destroy the anti-air encampments, or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, I've done everything else. At least finished everything else. I haven't done everything else. I'm at 25%, but yeah, it was it's a fun game.
Obviously, it's like a trimmed down. We all know it's like a trimmed down game, but like as a Metal Gear game, I actually feel like it's mechanically one of the best.
Well, I mean, I imagine that's sort of the point, is that they've sort of, gotten the core gameplay down really well.
Yeah.
I would say that while the reviews are a bit unfair, because like you look at like how many people have played all the missions or got all the, because you get like a trophy whenever you get all the XOF patches. You see that only like 24% of people have gotten all the XOF patches, and it's like that's not even like there's a bunch of extra content in there, but
yeah,
I can understand
buried.
Where people would go in thinking they're getting a Metal Gear game, and they're getting VR missions, basically.
That's basically what Ground Zeroes is. It's like the Metal Gear VR missions for PlayStation, but like.
See,
currently.
The problem I think people have with it, now that I've actually played it and I can kind of see what's going on, like I love it just because I've always loved Metal Gear Solid's gameplay. I'll take any little bit that I can get.
Me too.
And especially new stuff, but. People bought VR missions because they liked Metal Gear Solid. It was a good addition to Metal Gear Solid. Whereas this, if it was, obviously it can't be released after, but if it was released after, if the story made sense that it was released after or whatever, then people would probably buy it for that $40 because it had the extra content in it, because they'd already been given a full story. It's kind of like the expansion pack coming before the...
I was about to say, it's reverse DLC.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I understand where the reviews were coming from at the time, like, when it came out, because they were looking at it from a consumer standpoint, like, are you getting what you want for the money that you're paying?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, you're not, because what you want is a Metal Gear game, a, like, full Metal Gear game, and you're paying pretty much... almost full price for basically what they're calling a demo, but I mean it's not a demo, but it kind of is at the same. It's more like a tech demo with a bunch of missions.
It's an expansion pack for a game that hasn't come out yet. It's right. Honestly what it is.
Yeah.
And we are going to take a short break because John just got on Skype. That son of a bitch.
Hey.
All right, we're back. John's here now.
Hello, I'm here.
And Nick's still here, obviously.
Yay!
Anyways, we were in the middle of talking about Ground Zeroes, John, when you rudely interrupted.
Okay.
Talking about how I've been playing that a little bit, and how it's pretty fun. A little dark, but pretty fun.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yeah, it does have a really dark ending.
I haven't gotten that tape yet. I don't know if you know what one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what one you're talking about.
I have not gotten that one yet.
I found that one by accident.
I don't even know where that one is.
Me either. I found it by accident. I'm like, oh, I have this now. I don't know how I got it.
I need to play that game more. I bought it on Steam as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
On the first day of the Steam sale. That
it was like, what, $12?
Yeah. I figured I'll eventually play it if I get a new computer.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking about buying it on Steam, but since I'd already bought it on PS4, I figured I was good only owning one version of the game.
Now you gotta be like me, you gotta own 8 different versions of Metal Gear Solid 2.
Right.
You do. I've seen them all.
Yep.
Along with the document of Metal Gear Solid.
That is the greatest thing I ever bought.
I want to see that bad.
That is the weirdest, extra thing I've ever seen.
Yep.
But anyways, yeah, I've been playing that, about 25% done. It's been fun. I was talking about, have you done anything with Far Cry 4, John?
I have not. I haven't played Far Cry 3.
Well, I mean, they're
You
not
don't need to.
related.
It would probably be better if you didn't. This is what I hear. Is it's better if you haven't played Far Cry 3 to enjoy Far Cry 4 more.
Well,
I guess there's a crossover with the one character. That's what it seemed like, that he was kind of making a reference to the last game, but I didn't know for sure. But yeah, it's a fun little game. Been having a good time with it. Roaming the jungles, killing things,
I wouldn't say it's a little game. I feel like it's like the only game I've ever felt like there's too much to do here.
There is a lot to do. When you're provided a helicopter and you still can't get from end to end of the map, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
There are parts, I have noticed there are parts of that game that don't look great, though. They look good, but not great.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's an open world, so not 100% of it's going to be polished. I mean, that's just...
For an open world game, it looks amazing now.
Yeah, it looks good. But yeah, anyways, Metal Gear Solid. What about you, John? What do you think of Ground Zeroes?
I think it's pretty fantastic. I'm super excited for the main game, though.
Well, yeah, obviously.
We all are. We can't wait.
Yeah, we were saying that it pretty much is kind of like VR missions. That it would almost work better if it was released afterwards. At least be better accepted. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's such a unique and I think so few people could even pull it off, and even Kojima got into a bunch of shit, a bunch of negative press for how short that was in comparison to like a full release. I don't know if it would work as DLC because it's so short. I would be upset if I bought that as DLC.
Well, I mean, with the extra missions and stuff, though,
yeah,
if those were explicitly, included, I think that's kind of the problem, is that they're not exactly explicitly included, because the flyby one where you're in the helicopter trying to save, spoiler alert, Hideo, Mr. Kojima, and then
what took you so long?
Kojima's mission and the I didn't like the other ones too much, but it was still fun to play, but just they weren't as fun. They were just kind of there. But yeah, I mean, there's some good content there. It's just not a lot. I guess I do get what you're saying, that if it was a DLC, it'd be kind of disappointing. Alright, we had some technical issues there, but we're back again. That's 2 intermissions for 1 episode. It's a new high score. Yep. I guess that's pretty much all I have to say about Ground Zeroes, though, other than that it was fun.
Oh, I heard someone hacked it so you can play as Kojima in the PC version.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I did see that. Did you see the David Hayter voice clips?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
I listened to them.
I don't know for sure.
Debatable is the word I would use. Debatable, not to authenticity, but to whether or not it's David Hayter.
What are they? Or is it just like...
It's some garbled sound clips of what sounds like David Hayter's Snake saying, hands up, or something like that.
It might just be like left over from like placeholder assets.
That's a possibility.
I don't know. It sounded unique. It didn't sound like Snake, but it sounded a little bit like Hater, if that makes sense.
Solid Snake and Ground Zeroes confirmed.
You heard it here first.
Sweet.
But yeah, other than that, on my PS4, I've been playing Nidhogg. Have either of you ever played
Nope.
that?
I've heard of it.
It is unbelievably fun for such a simple game. Do you know anything about it, Nick?
Nope. Not a single thing.
Basically, you're a little pixel dude with a sword.
Oh, yes.
You go around fencing in a pretty actually intuitive way. You can like move the level of your sword up and down. You can thrust. You can throw your sword. You can like roll or cartwheel and then do like a leg sweep or like punch somebody if you don't have your sword and then break their neck, that kind of thing.
Oh.
You get a dive kick, but like you just use your repertoire of moves to kill the other person, and it's
so like a beat 'em up.
It's got like some.
Is it like a beat 'em up? Like a third person?
It's a lot more complicated than a beat 'em up.
Yeah, the end goal in that game is what, to get to the other side?
I believe there are 2 or 3 screens to either side of the middle screen. It's like a bunch of like doors you have to go through, and like you keep advancing to your side whenever you've killed. Like when you kill the other person, you're it, and as long as you're it, you can advance to your side until the other person kills you, or until you get all the way to the end of the other side. So it's kind of like a back and forth kind of thing, and you know it's kind of tense, honestly. Like our friend John, our friend Nathan, and I were playing on New Year's, and we were having a go at it, man. Like it was getting dicey there for a little bit. Like we had a match that probably lasted like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Which is pretty long for that game, actually.
I need to get in on that.
Yeah, it's only like $10. At least it was during the beginning of the year sale. But either way, I think it's no more than $15. It's a really fun game, though. I would have paid $15 for it. But yeah, that one's really fun. I guess, other than that, that's pretty much it for me, I think. So, John, since you're here, why don't we go to you?
All right. Since the last time we talked, I bought an Xbox One.
You crazy bitch.
So I now, almost on a whim, have all 3 consoles. The only one I really planned for was a PS4. Xbox One isn't as bad as one would make it sound. It does look like a VCR, and it's huge. But the startup sound is really cool. Like, I don't know if you can hear it, but I don't know if that came through at all. But
it didn't. It
okay.
was terrible.
Okay, whatever.
Thanks,
My
John.
console's now on. No problem. You can cut that out. Or not, whatever.
I'm not going to.
Whatever. It's good. The controller, I thought, when I was like playing it on a kiosk, I thought it was crap, but that's probably because it's a beat-up kiosk controller. But it has a good feel to it. It feels so much better build quality than the PS4 controller, even though I prefer the shape of the PS4. I bought the Halo collection.
Nice. How is that?
I played maybe 4 hours of Halo 1, and then I played 4 of 5 for the rest of the time.
Oh.
Did you get to the Flood yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, man. Nick, do you remember your first time with
Yes,
the
I
Flood?
do. It was incredible and scary.
That was intense,
yeah,
man.
that was crazy. Still probably one of my favorite moments in gaming.
Yeah.
The furthest I got in that series was the library in Halo 1. So I have all the rest of Halo and the other 3 Halo games to play through for the first time. So not bad for... I got it on sale for like $40 too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's like 4 games for... So like that's like $10 a game.
Yeah, I thought it was worth it.
Yeah. See, like, I want an Xbox One, but only like once Halo 5 comes out. Because like I've always been a Halo fan, and like I won't be able to resist when it comes out. I'm gonna be like, I gotta play it. I gotta see the next one. I gotta play it. I'm not gonna be able to stop myself. I'm gonna shell out the money for it.
Yeah, if it's tricky in a way because the Xbox definitely has the better like exclusive, at least in the last year or so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big into Forza, so having Forza on that console is a big deal. All the racing games on the PS4 exclusive have been crap, like Drive Club.
Yeah.
That was a great game. That was a good game.
What happened with that? It looked so promising too. It looked like, oh, it's like Gran Turismo, but like a little more niched. And I'm like, oh, it had a terrible launch. What happened?
Drive Club looks fantastic. I don't like any other aspect of it.
We need a next gen Gran Turismo.
Yeah, but I'm worried about them anymore.
Yeah.
They're 4 was great. It was 5 and 6 on the PS3.
Mm-hmm.
They seem like they're in some crazy weird Japanese development hell where they are perfectionists, so they spend all their time on one car and just import the PS3 models or the PS2 models of other cars.
Oh yeah.
Makes their game look really
weird.
I don't know if I would like it better if they had the cars or not when I think about it, really. But Forza is great. I have Forza Horizon 2, but I've yet to play it.
I never played any of the Forza games. I had one, but I gave it to my friend. Never played it.
I got, D4. I've yet to play it yet because I'm thinking Kinect might be the way to play that.
Yeah, I watched the Giant Bomb Quick Look, and I was surprised that they were using the Kinect for that.
So I'll think about that a bit. I have that downloaded because it's free with gold.
Yeah, if you decide to play that, maybe I should if I'm not busy, I may come over and watch it, or maybe you can stream it and I can watch it.
All right,
or something.
Yeah,
because I'm curious about that game. That's Swery, right? 65.
Yeah. Yep.
He's a gem.
Yeah, I owned the 360 for like a couple days, and I'm like, what game should I get for this? And I looked up and like, there was that one game I watched that quick look of, and I needed it.
You mean the X-Bone?
Yeah.
You said 360.
Oh. Damn it. Lost my train of thought now. Oh, and then I'm
guessing you've been playing Hearthstone too?
Oh God, don't. I've been playing a lot of Hearthstone. I've been playing Hearthstone more than any other game since I started playing it.
What is up with Hearthstone? Like seriously, what's the appeal? I don't understand it. I'm sorry.
It is so fun.
Nick, you've never been to a Magic the Gathering tournament.
No, I haven't.
If you've been to a Magic the Gathering tournament, you'll understand why people find it fun. You may not understand why it's fun, but you'll understand why people find it fun.
Okay, I see.
It's crazy because it's like the first online game in a long time that I've actually been. When people ask me, "Hey, do you want to play that?" I'm like, "No." In most cases, but with Hearthstone, it's pretty much, "Yeah, okay, we'll do that right now."
Yeah.
I don't like playing online games, and the aspect of Hearthstone being not a quick game, it's thought based. You got to build your own deck, know how to play it. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
So other than Hearthstone and some X-Bone, you been playing anything else?
I've been trying to get through a bit more on GTA. That is a well-presented game.
Yeah, we were talking about that before you got on.
Okay.
I was talking about it more like Dave was just listening to me talk about it.
Because I haven't played it.
You should get that for the PS4.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, I guess I didn't say what I was. I was thinking about getting that, but I was more looking at getting Assassin's Creed Black Flag and The Last of Us.
Okay, that's
I would pick GT over Black Flag.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I love pirates. I have 2 copies of A General History of the Pirates sitting next to me right now. So.
Well, I mean, the boating part is fun, but do you like Assassin's Creed? Because that is the other half of the game.
You do make a good point.
I would say get The Last of Us for sure, no matter what.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about GTA? What about it?
Oh, just got further. I guess I'm a little bit into all the characters fully meeting each other.
I'm a lot farther than you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not maybe like 2 or 3 main stories into it, where they're all know each other.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing a lot of the side quest stuff, which is actually fun, like all the stranger freaks. I love the way that when you do a mission in there, you can go look at their Facebook knockoff page and see them commenting on the stuff that you just did.
And then you'll like listen to the radio and you'll hear about stuff that you did on like the Weasel News, which is like Fox News.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's so funny.
I always liked it when they did that in Fallout.
Oh yeah, they did that in Fallout.
That sounds pretty cool.
Same concept.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, John?
I'm trying to think. No, I think it was mostly Hearthstone and Forza. I lead a thrilling podcast gaming.
Well,
I raced.
At least you needing new games to play does segue nicely into the next thing. Do you remember that racing game that you played at PAX?
Yes, I do.
Distance. It's on early access on Steam now.
Okay, I'm going to the page right now.
Yeah, I can link you it if you need me to. But it's also in the it'll be in the description. I actually found that out because I was watching a Retsu Prey, and they were one of their. I was watching one of their podcasts, and Slow Beef was playing it the entire time, and I was like, "Oh, that came out apparently." But it's in early access. It's like $20 right now, but it looks as cool as it did at PAX.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really enjoyed it when I played it at PAX. That is one of the 2 things I played at PAX.
Yeah.
I need that. That's something I need to do, is actually dedicate more time to actually playing some stuff. I normally look around and be like, see a line, I'm like, I don't want to wait.
Well, I mean, a lot of the indie stuff at PAX always seems kind of like weird. Like, it's always like, hey, here's a game that's like a beat 'em up, but it's a metal band, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna move on. Sorry, Ska Studios, that was a little bit too specific.
Just don't forget, people waited hours and hours to play Duke Nukem Forever at PAX. So just think about that.
Oh.
Those poor people.
Yep.
Why? Well, you know what? There was also people who waited hours and hours to play the Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah.
Yep. I was gonna say we went with someone who waited about an hour to do that.
Yep.
But anyways, enough about PAX. Let's move on to the more important bit of news here, and it's that John and I are prophetic. Not pathetic.
What?
We are prophetic. What did we talk about last podcast that kind of has come true now?
It happened to be a specific Dreamcast game.
Yep. Digital Devolver CEO tweeted to Sega and the owner of the license for Seaman if he could recreate create a new Seaman game. And Fork Parker, the CEO of Devolver, said maybe PC and smartphones. So, of all the things for us to be right about, that was the one I least expected.
Yeah, I think we even commented on how it could probably work on phones.
I think we said 3DS actually.
Okay. 3DS phones.
But still,
mobile.
I mean, same sort of thing.
Yep.
But I guess the last bit of news is I don't know how much you guys were involved in the MS-DOS era of gaming.
Me. Definitely me.
But
A little bit.
They just opened up on archive.org an MS-DOS library.
Oh my goodness.
Has like everything you can imagine on it, and in browser emulation.
Oh my god.
The sound
Please
is,
link me that.
the sound is not the best. Oh, hey, look, Metal Gear. The sound is not the best, at least on my computer. That may be specifically my computer, but otherwise, it's worked perfectly for me.
Is there an out-of-browser type thing? Just
Yeah,
in case?
you can download some of them. Some of them are streaming only, but a lot of them
Okay.
are... Like, if they're abandonware, then you can download them. But, I mean, they got, like... I'll just go through here. They
Is
got...
Rise of the Triad on there?
I don't know, but I'm...
Fuck.
They got The Castle of Dr. Brain, Sim Ant, Sim Farm, Leisure Suit Larry 5, DuckTales, The Quest for Gold.
What about Duke Nukem?
There is literally 2,000 of them, John. I have no idea. And anyways, you can get Duke Nukem 1, 2, and 3 for like $10 on Steam.
Well, it's not the DOS version. There was a period of time where I owned a DOS computer and had no idea how to run it because my aunt gave it to me.
I remember that. You like to make charts and graphs.
Yeah, that was dumb. That's the only thing I can get working. I didn't know how to do anything else. I can get some games running, and one of them was that Duke Nukem game that I beat. I remember it's my earliest memories of PC gaming.
I really just want to play Descent again. It's been so long since I played that. Such a fun game.
Yeah, the ones I know I looked for, I see Wolfenstein 3D in case anyone's interested in that, and Castle Wolfenstein. The ones I was interested in, the Superhero League of Hoboken, they only had a demo for, unfortunately. I do see a Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, so I'll continue my odd obsession with that game and that character. What was the other one? Monuments of Mars was another one. It was this weird platformer that I played years and years ago on a 3.5-inch floppy disk that just had pencil writing on the cover of it. Another one's Hugo's House of Horrors, a really terrible adventure game. Like, type in the actions and try not to die, that kind of stuff. Those were the days. Did you guys ever play Raptor?
I don't.
Sounds
think
familiar.
It was that plane. It was like a shoot 'em up. But you were playing.
Nah, I don't think I did.
Shit was fun.
Is Road Rage on there?
Probably.
Road Rash, not Road Rage.
Yeah, let me there's 2,301 of them, so I literally have no idea.
Okay.
I will
Yeah,
let
I need
you
to look at
search.
that.
I see 2 versions of Oregon Trail and Dune 2. I didn't know there was a Dune 1, so I may look into that as well. But yeah, that's I thought that was really cool.
That is cool.
They also did recently the console living room. I think it's the same people. It is in fact the same people, and they got everything from the Magnavox Odyssey to what is it, Game Gear to
Game Gear.
The Sega Master System, Sega Genesis is on there. Just a bunch of games you can play in browser.
It's crazy.
Can't be illegal.
It is actually. I guess enough time has gone past that something can happen. I don't know the exact, but I mean, it's on a website and it's been there for quite a while, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I need to check that out for real.
Yep.
Have a nostalgia trip.
Alright, I guess we'll move on to something else that's really, really old at this point. The Game Awards. I've handpicked.
It's not that old. Actually, yeah, I guess it is.
I've handpicked a handful. I picked them from one hand, put them in the other. Got a handful of snippets here. Game of the Year: Dragon Age Inquisition.
All right.
I did not play that game.
Nor did I.
John?
Me either.
Wow, we are very educated on this.
We're a good representative of this. Indie Game of the Year, Shovel Knight, which we talked about, but I'm pretty sure none of us still own, or none of us own yet.
I watched a Awesome Games Done Quick do a speed run of it.
That's cool.
That counts as playing, right?
No,
No.
that doesn't. And, okay, on to the next one. John, you'll like this. Mobile/handheld Game of the Year, Hearthstone.
It deserves Game of the Year.
No, it doesn't. Apparently
No.
Dragon Age Inquisition does.
Apparently.
Not that any of us have played it.
Well, as
go ahead.
our podcast official Game of the Year is Hearthstone.
It is not. We're
No.
going to that. Shut up. You're breaking order. Your sequence breaking here. Stop it.
Oh God!
You're creating a time vortex. Stop it.
Dev of the Year, Nintendo.
I can agree
Okay.
with that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they came out with a bunch of good games, I guess. Best performance in a game. I just picked this one because I thought it was funny. Trey Parker from South Park: Stick of Truth.
Yeah, his speech was great.
Which one?
He was like, "Oh, I love video games because only in video games can Trey Parker beat out Kevin Spacey for Best Actor."
That's pretty awesome.
Oh, that is a good line.
You know, that's probably the first time he's taken an award seriously, at least semi-seriously.
Yeah.
Best action adventure was Shadow of Mordor, and best fighting game was Super Smash Bros. Wii U, much to the chagrin probably of the fighting game community.
Yep. It's not Melee.
Or it's not. A lot of people just don't think it's a fighting game.
Yeah.
Hell, Nintendo included.
They're just like, it's just fun. Deal with it.
But yeah, as John spoiled earlier without knowing, what do
Whoa.
you guys think the game? What was your game of the year? And if it's not the same thing, the game you played in 2014 that you enjoyed the most?
John.
Well, I'm trying to think. I wish I touched Bayonetta 2, because if I actually did do that, I've just beat the first one, didn't play the second one yet. That might have done it if it was better than the first one, but I'm gonna have to go with Hearthstone because, well, you all know.
No, we don't.
I hate
Well,
you.
I could go talk about
I'm joking.
go back like 15 minutes and listen to me talk about Hearthstone again.
Or like the thousands of other episodes we've done, right?
We've done thousands of episodes.
Yeah, we have. You created
God.
that time vortex.
Oh shit!
This is number 1014.
Oh, I gotta catch up.
And we still only have like 20 listeners.
Hey,
Oh.
Hi.
someone's gonna find quite a backlog.
Yeah, seriously. That's a lot of listening to do.
Ugh. Do you have a game you played in 2004 that you liked a whole lot? Would you say Bayonetta?
2004.
2004?
2014?
2004 is Metal Gear Solid 3.
Were we really 15 when that came out? Jesus.
Yeah, I think it was 2004, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah,
remember
2004.
sprinting to your house
Yeah.
and being like,
there's-
he's got Metal Gear... Was that Metal Gear Solid 3? Were we talking about 3? I don't remember anymore.
yeah, 3.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
2014. Did you play anything in 2014 that wasn't necessarily released in 2014 that you would give special mention to? We did just say Bayonetta.
Bayonetta. There we go.
There you go. Best game you played in 2014, Bayonetta.
Suck it, Hearthstone.
I don't know if it was the best. I'm trying to think of all the games, because that's going back until January. I'm trying to think if I played Watch Dogs. That's not it.
Definitely not.
Well, that was November last year, and that's not it either. Played sports games. I'm looking at the shelf here. Smash Brothers was damn good.
There you go.
The Wii U version. I didn't care so much for the GameCube No, I love the GameCube one, the 3DS one.
What's your Amiibo's level now?
I haven't used it much. I bought it more for... Yeah. It'll kick my ass.
I was gonna say it was already kicking our ass like a month ago.
Yeah. Yeah, so I haven't thought about this, so I'm trying to
Yeah,
think of
sorry, we
everything
kind
I've
of just
played.
sprung it on you. I was hoping Nick would go first, so we'll give you some time.
Sorry.
But he sprung it on you, so I'm gonna blame him.
Because I knew he was going to say Hearthstone, so I figured he already knew all of his reasons.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
well, I already just blew all my reasons earlier talking about Hearthstone. I want to mention that the Metal Gear Solid game that came out this year is pretty high up there.
That's great, John.
Just have this at the end of the episode.
I'm gonna cut that out. You don't get to say anything about it.
Oh, no.
It's too late. All right, Nick, go ahead.
Disputing.
Nick, how about you? What's your games of the year?
I was thinking Dark Souls 2 for like a while, like a really long time, but after like really thinking hard about it, I would have to say Shadow of Mordor. Like everything about that game is just so pretty and nice, and it's fun, it's addicting, there's so much to do. It's not like an open world game where you feel exhausted because there's so much to do. You actually want to do everything you want to do in there. Like, stories, whatever, like, it's okay. That's not the best part about it. The best part about it is just the Nemesis system and, like, rising an orc army and just pretty much creating your own experience. The whole game is just awesome. Play it.
I own it.
You should play it. It's definitely worth it. And all this free DLC came out for it too.
Cool.
Okay.
I don't know why they did that thing with like the YouTubers or whatever, like Warner Brothers Games or whatever, where they were like, well, you can't say anything bad about the game or else we won't like...
It was just stupid. I think it was a different company
Yeah.
that did it. It was just they were trying to strong
It
arm
must have
something
been.
that didn't need strong armed.
Yeah, because it's a fantastic game. It doesn't need any help.
Yeah. The new Assassin's Creed now. That needed help.
That needed it because that was a train wreck.
Boom. Suck at
It was
Ubisoft.
a horror game. Oh. Yeah. I love how every single Ubisoft game is the same damn thing.
Pretty much.
Climbing towers, unlocking locations. Oh, look, congratulations.
Open world.
I'm,
Open world game.
you guys heard about the Crew, right? How it even has its own form of towers?
Seriously?
Really? Are you kidding me?
I'm
Do
not.
you like drive the top of buildings?
Well, you drive next to a satellite dish, which unlocks everything in that section
I
of
thought
the
you were gonna
map.
say like parking garage.
Do they have like a fetish for towers or something?
No, they. I think what they do is they just make the same game over and over again.
See, like Shadow of Mordor kind of had the like tower thing, but that wasn't nearly the focus on exploration. It was more like, well, like here's somewhere you can fast travel to, but you're going to be too busy like stealthing and like scouting out these camps to care about it. And you're not going to be enticed to like go to these towers or whatever. They're just kind of optional.
It's not going to unlock a section of the map.
No. You can still go to that section of the map.
That shows you all the mini games you don't want to play.
Right. Except in Shadow of Mordor, you actually do want to do all the side missions because they're fun.
You have to follow anyone without being seen.
Nope.
I need to play this
I don't
game
think
right
so. I don't think that's it. But I mean, the stealthing is fantastic in it, but it's more along the lines of Batman than Assassin's Creed.
That sounds way better.
Yep, it is. But yeah, obviously Dark Souls 2 is a contender. Especially after all the DLC. The DLC was like better than the actual game.
Cool.
What about you? What's your game of the year, Dave?
Well, I was going to say Bayonetta 2, but I haven't actually played it. I'm just going to assume that it's fantastic.
Game of the year, Bayonetta 2. I haven't played it yet, Dave.
But after doing a quick glance through the games that actually did come out in 2014, I really didn't play any of them except for Far Cry 4.
Oh, jeez, Dave. I mean, I guess that's fine. Far Cry 4 is good.
It's a good game. I'm not gonna fault it. As I said, though, probably my favorite game of the year that I played, though, was probably Metal Gear Solid Revengeance, and finishing up Bayonetta, but mostly Revengeance. I didn't start Bayonetta this year, so I'm not going to count it. I don't think I did, at least. But either way,
still need to play it.
Revengeance was just a really, really fun game. I was in the middle of... I was needing a taste of Metal Gear, and I got it. And it was a pretty good continuation of Raiden's story. Really fun gameplay, obviously, since it's Platinum. Just all-around good game. Definitely my special mention, even though it came out in 2013.
That's fine. Didn't the PC version come out this year, or am I thinking that wrong?
Yeah, it came out this year, but
okay, so it still counts.
That's cheating. I'm gonna say Far Cry 4 snuck in at the end for my game released in 2014 that I really liked.
Even though you climb towers to unlock certain portions of the map.
Yeah, which actually the one I just did was really annoying. First-person shooters are not built for for platforming, especially when you don't have feet.
Oh yeah, you can't see your own feet unless you do that slide move.
Yeah, which is fun, but only so many times you can do that.
Yeah.
What about prospects for 2015? Do you guys have any ideas?
Oh gee, I have no idea. Could it be Metal Gear Solid 5?
If it's not the Phantom Pain, then I'm quitting video gaming.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for that game. like I thought I was excited for that game, and then I played Ground Zeroes, and I was like, oh my gosh. I watched that you know how after you beat the Ground Zeroes mission, it's just like, here's the trailer for Phantom Pain.
Yeah, it has like a little
I'd
mini
already
trailer
seen
there.
that trailer. I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Give it to me now!
Oh, I'm so excited.
Other than that, Witcher 3 looks good. Yeah, I've never played the Witcher games, but I that looks like so good that it'll make me want to play the other Witcher games. What else? Oh, obviously Bloodborne. Bloodborne's going to be really good for me. I don't know about you guys, but
I've been thinking about it. I think I'm going to try Bloodborne. I think a shotgun is more my style than a shield.
Yeah, it's like more fast-paced Dark Souls, so it's probably going to be perfect for you.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be as fast-paced as like Bayonetta, but
No.
Well, not much is.
Yeah. Not even Ninja Gaiden is, or Devil May Cry is as fast-paced as Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Oh, that Bayonetta's crazy.
It's fun though, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I kind of want to see if I can steal your Wii U or just like hang out in your room for a day or for like a week and just play that.
I'm looking up upcoming titles right now.
Isn't No Man's Sky?
No Man's Sky is slated for this year. Yes.
That's definitely excited about that.
I just want to know what you do once you land on a planet. You're like, man, I'm exploring, but like, what do I do? What do I do here?
Yeah, No
just
Man's
look at
Sky, Halo 5, the new Batman, unfortunately, and
unfortunately, what's wrong with Batman? Batman's great.
It's made by the actual team, not the fake team.
Yeah.
The new Star Wars Battlefront, the new Star Fox. Star Wars Battlefront's gonna be bad. I don't want it to be.
We don't know that. It could be good.
I just feel like it's gonna be bad. I just feel like it's gonna be bad.
Have hope.
I'm scared.
It's
The
okay,
new
Dave.
Uncharted, a series
Yeah.
of games that I still have to play.
Seriously, you haven't played him?
I own all 3 of them,
Shit.
but other things have gotten in the way.
I own 2 and 3, and I've yet to touch either of them.
How many hours is that game, Nick? Are those games?
Like 8 to 10 hours each.
Yeah,
They're
that's
not long.
too bad. I could probably bang that out in a week or 2.
Yeah, there's also Tom Clancy's The Division, but that might end up being like Destiny all over, for all we know.
Yeah.
The Order 1886, which just looks like QuickTime Events the game.
Oh, you get to fight werewolves and shit. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah,
it'll be good.
it might be good.
Mighty Number 9 is slated to come out in April, I guess. Sometime around there.
There's a lot of games coming out this year.
Yeah, let's see. What do you think is a game that's slated to come out but isn't going to?
Zelda.
Zelda.
I would say Nintendo probably is going to get that out there. I'm going to have faith in them.
What about Star Fox?
Yeah.
Because
I
that's
think
slated
so.
for this year, isn't it? Or is it slated for 2016?
Hell yeah, guys. I just found out that Journey is going to be released on PlayStation 4. I'm going to
Oh,
buy
yeah.
that immediately.
For the 8th time.
Yeah. I'm going to say, whatchamacallit, just because I'm self-defeating, The Last Guardian.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What happened?
What?
Wait.
Do you remember Siberia, the point-and-click adventure game?
Yep.
Yeah, apparently Siberia 3 is coming out next year.
I didn't know they made a second one.
Yeah, they made a second one. You can get them both on Steam.
Wow. So I'm looking through on the 2015 in video gaming Wikipedia article.
That's where I am too, yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm
I
on the
see,
PS4 subreddit.
I see that they're releasing 2 Saints Row games on the PS3 at the same exact day.
What?
They're releasing Saints Row Gat Out of Hell
Mm-hmm.
and Saints Row 4 like remastered on PS4 and Xbox One on the same day.
Ooh. So I like Saints Row, but I never really got into it.
I played the hell out of I played the first one, beat it,
Yeah.
started playing the second one, and realized that you shouldn't play 2 of these in like the same year.
Yeah, it's a little overwhelming. It's like, oh my goodness,
Mhm.
so much crazy.
Well,
Too much for my brain.
The first one's really set in reality. The second one
Yeah.
starts to get more silly, and I hear the third one is where it just goes
Yeah.
all shit hits the fan.
And the fourth one is like an acid trip, pretty much.
Okay.
That's what I hear.
Super hot. That's that that's that game where the time only moves if you're moving.
Oh, I heard about that.
Oh, what about scumbag Square Enix? They're like, we're gonna release Final Fantasy VII on the PS4, and everyone's like, oh my god! And it's just a port. It's just a port
Is
of
it
the
just a
original.
port?
Yeah, it's just a port of the original PS1 version.
Wow, what a bunch of scumbags.
Yeah, I also thought you were going to make like a SpongeBob reference there. You're like scumbag Square. What did you say?
Square Enix.
Square Enix.
It sounded like I thought you were saying like SpongeBob SquarePants for a second.
I'm sorry you thought that.
That sounded funnier to me, but I guess it wasn't. Okay. What, Broken
Oh,
Age
I guess the
Act
Elder
2?
Scrolls Online will finally come to PS4.
I heard rumors that it's going to be free to play soon.
It needs to be. It's not making money.
Oh, online game models. That's hilarious.
Oh, this is optimistic. Gran Turismo 7 2015.
Probably not.
Yep.
All right,
Also,
well,
Cyberpunk 2077, but I doubt that's going to happen.
I think that's enough speculation for one podcast episode. I think we're going to call it. Before we go, email us your Game of the Year choice at StarminePodcast@gmail.com. That's StarminePodcast@gmail.com. The correct spelling's in the description if that's not specific enough. We don't have any emails this week because Algadoo didn't send us one.
Oh.
Love you, buddy, that I've never met or talked to.
I've talked to him.
Yeah, I guess I hope everyone had a good holiday. You two knuckleheads included.
Thanks, Dave.
Yar.
And here's to more than 10 episodes in 2015, guys.
When did we start doing these?
I don't remember.
Like what
Was it-
month?
All right. Yeah. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.